What's the best piece of advice you could give to someone our age and then also a younger kid? So a two-parter.
Someone I would give to a person my age would be, just be yourself. That's my biggest thing. Just be yourself.
Be authentic.
Be who you want to be, and if you really want to do something, do it. I think life's too short to stop yourself from.
Okay, what about younger? What about a younger kid?
Younger
Like,
kid.
pretend someone's watching, like looking up to you right now.
Someone's looking up to me. Have fun. Because once you turn 18, shit turned around. So have fun while you're in it. Which is kind of something I wish I did more in high school. Because in high school, I was like, for whatever reason, I had like strict parents. So my parents are like, oh, you got to get good grades. Da, 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 da. But like, I was so locked into just having good grades. Like, I wasn't really having a ton of fun. So that's my recommendation. And this is very like controversial, but like, I feel like grades in high school don't matter as much as people
I'll
will
bet
say.
on that.
Yeah.
You could have a 2.0 or a 4.0. Nobody cares.
No, nobody really cares.
Nobody will know.
Nobody on the job is going to ask you what your GPA was in high school. So,
yeah, they're more curious so about college. And even then, I'm still on that wave. As long as you have your degree and they see that, I think your body and how you represent yourself there in that interview will tell them more about you than your 4.0 GPA. Like, I'm cool with a 2.0. Like, I really don't care about grades.
first impression.
As long as I get a C or higher, I'm chilling. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, once they see how I've worked on myself, how I look them in the eyes, shake their hand, like, you know?
Yeah, the grit.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're going to give someone else some advice that was your age, what would you say to them?
Work harder on yourself than you do for anybody else. Like, for more, and as an example, like, don't work harder at work. Like, you're working 8 hours a day for somebody else's dream. Work harder on yourself than you do for somebody else. Because at the end of the day, you only have yourself, and as long as you are happy, then you're good. That's, like, the biggest thing I've learned.
And then what's a piece of advice you'd give to someone that's younger?
Stop caring about what other people think about you. Everyone is too focused on themselves and not even tripping about you, especially in high school.
Do you notice that in the transition of high school to college?
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck.
You see a lot of the freshman kids that come into Chico and Butte. It's two schools I went to. I can only speak from experience, but all the freshmen that come in, you can tell they kind of care about what everyone thinks. But
it's a transition, and I've noticed most people go their whole lives like tripping about what other people think about them. It's very, very sad. Like, I'm finally, and I used to be that person. I'm finally like out of that, because like at the end of the day, it does not matter. We're all floating on a giant ball right now. That's what I always remind myself. We're floating on a giant ball right now. This is just a temporary world, because there's the afterlife, you know, and yeah, just everyone's too focused on themselves.
yeah,
I promise. Like, no one cares what you're doing. Everyone cares too much about what they're doing.
everyone's got their own life.
Like 100. All right, now a crazy one.
Oh.
What is something someone our age especially finds super important, but in reality, it's not important whatsoever?
Nicotine.
Oh, you're about to
A lot of y'all need to get off that fucking vape.
I think that's more so, bro, an addiction.
It is an addiction.
I think it started because people were trying to be cool and like, yo, hit the vape. Like, it's a way for them to bond.
Yeah.
But now, like, I see it with now one of my roommates. They're addicted as fuck.
It started off as kind of like a social thing. But, of course, everyone tries it. But,
Sure.
But, I mean, I don't have a very addictive personality.
That's good.
So.
Because you know I do.
Yeah. We all have our different roads of how we approach those things.
What do you think is the purpose of life?
Purpose of life? Have fun, man. Fuck it.
Okay, what about the meaning of life?
Meaning in life?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like almost the same question, but it's kind of like what you take from it.
Yeah.
Like, if obviously everyone wants to take like happiness from it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be happy, but I think it's most important to have things that you're proud of.
Yeah. My answer would be around the same.
What do you think is the most overrated thing that people praise in our generation?
Status. How many followers you have? That's just off the top of my head too. Just because if I had like 5 million followers or like 50 million, everyone's gonna think, "Yo, this guy is so cool." Like, oh, whoa, I want to be his friend. Like, but you don't know anything about that person and like the inside and actually like that type of person they are.
Yeah.
Like you see it, like you see the videos where like a guy will go up to a girl and it's like that fake app where he's on live stream with like 50,000 followers or 50,000 viewers, and beforehand they go up to them and they're like, they don't even give them the time of day, and then they do it, and then like the girls are all into it, like posing and, oh my gosh, like what's your Instagram? Let me follow you. Like it's just crazy. Our generation, it's insane.
Yeah.
That'd be my biggest thing probably, is your
Alright,
character is more important than your reputation.
That's right.
There.
What do you think is the meaning of life?
To find God, serve Jesus, raise a family, and then they become your purpose and you provide for them. But like you couldn't do it without like a good group of friends. So you're always like happy and content. And you know they like help you escape the world a little bit.